So today is Saturday the 25th of June, several weeks after the previous tenant has left, and we have repaired the vast majority of the works left in a state by the tenant. So this is the living room. You can see we've changed the lights, the wallpaper's come off, not that that was the previous tenant. All the marks on the wall have been sanded down and all the walls have been painted. All these walls have been painted. All of this has been sanded and painted, which was painted off before. You can tell. All the stains have gone from the walls and from the radiator. We've painted them out. All the cracks in the walls and everything have gone, and there's no marks in the ceilings anymore because that's all been replastered. Come down here. This has all been painted in the landing. Come in here. This is all the tiling that the tenant without authorisation decided to put in place over the top of the previous tiling, which I'm very disappointed about. We're getting some new kitchen units, so they're not in there yet, and you can see all these cracks, and that one there is actually gone because I'm actually trying to find a replacement. But you can see all the walls have now been painted and the coving has been put back up and painted lovely professionally, as is always done in my property, except when there's tenants in it. And then we come down to the bathroom. So unfortunately all this wood up here and down here that used to be wood pine, to my liking, was painted by the tenant in an appalling level of workmanship, if you want to call it that. This has now been professionally done, so you can see, and all the chrome work has now been cleaned, so there's no paint on it. We've done all of that. There's no stains across the wall, and all the holes have been filled and sanded down. The workmanship on the ceiling, you can tell, is great. There's there's much less of the paint overlapping onto plastic work now, which the tenant had done appallingly. The cupboard on the wall has now been, as you can see, all the mirrors have been cleaned, and this has been completely renovated inside and out to make it look respectable. Again, that was normal pine to my taste before the tenant painted it without authorisation. The light up on the wall has been replaced and installed, so that's working. The radiator's been painted. New toilet seat, which was broken. You can now see that's a much newer one. In here, this is bedroom 2, where there was stenciling all over this wall. You can see this has all been repainted now. The tenant had painted this room without authority again, put stencils on the wall. There was terrible overlapping between walls, no joining up. Again, on this wall, all those marks and terrible filling of the holes is gone. All the mould that had been there because there was no aeration in the property has all been sorted out. And then into bedroom 1, where again all the walls are very well painted now, all professionally done by painters and decorators. No marks. And this is the quality of the property before people normally move in my property, and this is roughly, with reasonable wear and tear, what I would like to expect at the end of each tenancy within reason. The door knocker has been replaced. That was not there, and probably due to being kicked down by the tenant. And that concludes the tour of the newly refurbished property. We have not yet had a chance to try and see if we can clean the carpets, because there was a dog in here, again against my permission. So we need to try and find out if we can get the stains out of the carpet that were reported in the checkout report, and we'll have to take it from there, see if it's okay.